guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this makeup look, which is a sweat proof and semi-waterproof, and I'll explain why during the video. Makeup look. This is the look that I wore on my honeymoon a lot last year. In October I went to LA and Hawaii. I wore this exact makeup look with the exact products apart from the eyeliner to Universal Studios for an entire day, and my makeup lasted from 8 in the morning till about 6 in the evening until I decided to take it off. I went on water rides, I went on the Jurassic Park ride, which you all know if you've been on the Jurassic Park ride you get freaking soaked, and my makeup just still lasted and looked fine. I actually vlogged the honeymoon journey, and a lot of people were asking what makeup I was wearing because it lasted so well throughout the day, and it even surprised myself. So today I'm going to recreate that look with the exact same products that I use, like I said, apart from the eyeliner, but I think that this eyeliner is even better. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it helps some of you during your summer holidays, and especially if you live in a hot country, you kind of need like sweat-proof makeup all the time. So hope it helps. Start by giving my skin a really good moisturize. And before I sat down to do this, I actually gave my face a face scrub as well, because when you want your makeup to last a long time, the most important thing is to prep your skin and make sure it's nice and smooth, you don't have any dry patches, and it's nice and moisturized as well. So I'm going to apply a primer. This is the Benefit Porefressional. Normally, everyday basis I can skip primer, but when you want your makeup to last a long time, then I think that primer is crucial. So I'm just going to pop that on the parts where I get most oily and where I have the most open pores, which is down my T-zone. Good old Bobbi Brown Corrector in light peach, just to correct those under eye circles. And then I'm actually going to go in with concealer before my foundation. I'm using Collection Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer, and this is in the colour Fair, number 1. So I'm just going to conceal any blemishes that I have. And the reason why I'm doing this first, because my foundation is more long lasting, so I want the foundation to be the top layer instead of the concealer being on top. Using a damp beauty blender, just gonna blend all of that in. So that layer of concealer should have helped take away any redness, any acne scars, any blemishes, and just make the skin overall a lot more even. So I'm going to move on to foundation, and for my foundation I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I'm going to give this a good shake, and this is number 2 W2 Rattan in colour, and it is quite a heavy foundation, but I tend to use less of it. But it's the one foundation that I found out of my whole collection that lasts the whole day without any touch-ups or budging or melting or smudging. And every time I'm looking for a foundation that I know that I need to last me all day, then this is my go-to. So again, taking some onto the beauty blender, start putting that all over my face, and I'm going to start, I think that's a bit too much. I think I'm going to start in the centre of my face and work my way outwards. So just dab, dab, dab. This foundation has amazing coverage as well, that's why I didn't feel like I needed to put too much concealer on. Bring it down to my neck as well, because you should always bring your foundation down to your neck, or else you're just going to have a line here where it just like stops. So dab, 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 and that's looking pretty good right now. So now that I'm happy with how the foundation looks and that everything is covered, I'm going to apply some blotting powder. This is my trusted Soap&Glory blotting powder, which I've been through many. I'm just going to like sweep that across the face. And if you want your makeup to really last, then you really need to press this down. Don't just like do a light sweep. You really need to make it stick to the skin and really press it into the skin. So that's what I'm doing. Just pressing, press. So then I'm going to move on to bronzer. I'm using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit's. Been using it for years now. And I'm using this to not only bronze up my face, but put back a little bit of contouring in my face, because when you put like a one colour foundation all over your face, it can just wash it out completely and you lose all of your natural shadows because you've put this one colour all over. So it's important just to put a little bit of shadow back into the skin and make it look more real basically, and not too flat. So just using a brush, I'm going to put some down the centre of my nose just to contour it and bring out some natural shadows. Use a bigger brush to just contour the cheekbones and just generally putting some colour back into my face. So now I'm going to move on to eyebrows, and I'm using the Soap&Glory Archery pencil in brownie points, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows very lightly because I don't want it to look too drawn on. So just using light feathery strokes. So once the eyebrows are filled in, I'm going to use this MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set, and this is just going to waterproof the brows and also give it some colour and some caramel warmth to it, so it suits my hair colour. Eyelashes first. A very fine line, and this is using the Fasio waterproof liquid eyeliner. This is like seriously amazing, this stuff. I'm going to draw as close to the lash line as possible. And then at the end I'm going to elongate and bring it out. Like so. As you can see, this eye looks a lot more defined than this one, and it just looks more ready and put together, and also it looks a lot larger as well just by drawing that simple line. So I'm going to do this other eye and come back to you guys. So now that I've done both eyes, I'm going to move on to mascara, and I'm going to use my Holy Grail waterproof mascara, and it's the Majorca. I'm sure you've heard me bang on about this for years. I'm not going to bother with fake eyelashes, because when you're going to a place that's going to be hot and sweaty and you're potentially going to get wet maybe, then false eyelashes is just a no-go. Like, the last thing you want to do is stand around and try and stick your false eyelash back on. So I'm just going to stick with a good mascara, Majorca, and I'm just going to apply that to my curled eyelashes. Just pops a little bit of collection eyeshadow pencil in Vanilla Sky on the lower inner tear duct area. It's waterproof and long lasting, so this is going to last for a long time without smudging or coming off, and I've just put it on the inner corners just to brighten up the eyes and just to give it some something instead of looking too plain. And I'm going to skip the lower mascara because I don't think it I need it, and the look is kind of complete without it. And finally, I'm going to move on to the lips. And for the lips, I'm going to use a lip liner and a lipstick together. And the lip liner is just going to make it last a lot more longer. And especially if you eat, then you might have to reapply. But overall, if you don't touch your lips or don't smear them too much, this makeup should last for the entire day, because I've tried and tested it all when I went on my honeymoon to LA. So I'm going to use this lipstick by Bourjois. It's called number 10 Rouge Buzz, and it's just this really nice red colour. And just to make this last a little longer, I'm going to pair it with a lip liner. And what I'm going to do is start off with the lip liner and line the inner parts of my lips. Lip liners last a lot longer than lipsticks, so this is just going to prolong the wear. So as you can see, it's given that like Korean gradient look, which is really trendy and really pretty, especially when you have quite a simple face of makeup. As you can tell, it's already given my lips some colour, it's already added some colour to my face. And I'm just going to go one step ahead and apply some lipstick on top of where I've just applied the liner. It doesn't have to be nice and neat, because this look is all about being kind of just put on basically. And as you can see, just use my fingers to smudge it out. So finally, I'm going to finish off with the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control one. And I've been using this for a long time. I used it on my wedding day, used it when I went on my honeymoon. I use it basically anywhere that is kind of hot and then I'm going to get sweaty. So I'm going to just tip my head back and spray a very generous amount onto my face and let that dry. I can see my face actually looks wet because I like to be generous with this, because I think that it works and it doesn't ruin the makeup or anything when you spray more on. So why not spray more and have it even more long lasting. So I'm just going to wait for that to set, which actually just takes about 10 or 20 seconds. It's already set. Yeah. So there you go, guys. That's a really simple sweat proof. I would say waterproof, but I'm not sure because I haven't been in the water with this, but I did go on a lot of water rides with this makeup when I was in Florida. No, I wasn't in Florida. When I was in LA, I went on a Jurassic Park ride, and anybody who's been on a Jurassic Park ride will know that you get absolutely drenched from head to toe, and my face was just covered in water. I basically had a face wash and my makeup still stayed on, and it just actually just dried in the sun and my makeup just looked normal again. So I would definitely say it is kind of waterproof. Obviously, if you're going to go scuba diving or you're going to go snorkeling, then maybe it won't be as waterproof, but just generally if you're going to be in a sweaty kind of country, hot with a pool, then this makeup is the makeup that you need, because yeah, I just love this makeup. It's simple, it's refreshing. So I hope you liked this tutorial, and if you try it, then let me know, and let me know if it worked for you, because it certainly works for me. But then again, everyone's skin type is different. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.